Today, I want to share with you 5 things reading has taught me about life. And I believe that anyone can learn these things from reading and much more. Number 1, persevere bit by bit, and you can accomplish monumental things. Just like a puzzle, one piece at a time. Reading is one chapter at a time, or one page at a time. And before you know it, 1,000 pages have gone by. It's the same way with life. If we look at a task just at the big picture, it might seem overwhelming. But if we chunk it up into bits, then it's a lot more manageable. Number 2, how to achieve goals. The first part about goals that I've learned from reading is that you have to have a goal in mind. You have to define a goal. So my goal for reading is to read 20 books a year. I have it defined. Another part that's important about goals is that we need to track and monitor our goals, track our progress, make adjustments if necessary. We can't know if we need to make adjustments unless we're tracking our progress. So for reading, I use Goodreads, which is an app or a website, either one you prefer, and you can record the books you've read, your progress, keep them historically and update as you go along. It's great. I highly recommend it. And the last thing about goals is that just like number 1, the first thing I learned from reading, if we go bit by bit, we can achieve goals one step at a time. All right, the third thing I've learned about life from reading is that reading expands your perspective. It enhances your view of the world. From reading, we can travel vicariously to anywhere in the world we want, or interstellar, or anything. We can go to a fantasy land. We can learn from masters of a craft or experts in a field. We can put ourselves in someone else's shoes and sympathize with them. And it's pretty cool that all these things and more can be achieved by turning pages in a book. Number 4, there's a time for work and there's a time for play. Some books are real page turners. You just don't want to put it down. You read through it like it's nothing, and before you know it, you're done, and you love every minute of it. Other books can be more arduous, hard, slog-throughs, and you just have to push through it if it's worth it. Same way with life. Some things are hard, but they're worth it. Some things we don't enjoy as much, but we still should do them. Whereas other things and at other times in our lives, we should really just enjoy life to the fullest. And lastly, number 5, if something just isn't working out, maybe it's time to move on. I typically give a book about 100 pages, and if I'm really not feeling it and I'm not gaining anything from it, I usually drop it. So if we find that in life, our job isn't working out for us, we are not enjoying where we live in our neighborhood, a relationship may be going south and isn't recovering. Many things like that. Sometimes it's best to move on to the next book. All right, that's it, guys. 5 things I've learned about life from reading. And I'd really love to hear your thoughts, what you've learned about life from reading, what it's taught you. So feel free to share in the comments below. All right, until next time, see you guys.